Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick video for the channel. It's been a long time since I uploaded, mainly just because I've been really busy with work. My son was born as well the past year, and I've just not really had a chance to sit down and record anything, but that doesn't mean I've not been getting stuff worked on in the background and getting stuff in the mail, which I'm really excited about, and I'm wanting to showcase here. So mostly the stuff I've been getting worked on is Prometheus kind of custom heads. The rest of the crew, as you can see here, I've got a lot of the crew nearly done, and I've got 2 more in the works now. They're already sculpted and stuff like that. I'll show the photos later on once I get to them. But yeah, super happy with how these ones have turned out so far, and I just wanted to showcase the paint jobs and kind of talk about the process. So yeah. The kind of main ones that I'll get out of the way first are the sculpts that I've just had repainted and not sculpted from scratch with new sculpts by an artist. So this Elizabeth Shaw sculpt is the original NECA sculpt, and it was repainted by Bentwara. I think the original NECA sculpt is pretty good, but it's definitely not, that the likeness just isn't really as strong as I would want it to be. This is definitely a more accurate paint job than the original one, but Elizabeth Shaw is one of those kind of characters, the main characters that I'm wanting to get redone eventually, kind of later down the line. This was one of the ones I couldn't just like leave stock, had to get redone, and really happy with the paint job for Elizabeth Shaw. Okay, so the other one that I really wanted to just get repainted and keep it with a stock sculpt is David. Really love the repainted face on this. It's so much better than the stock sculpt and really makes it look like the kind of prototype image on the back of the packaging. Brings out a lot of the details in the sculpt, and really happy with it. The final kind of stock repaint I got done was Vickers, so just kept the original face. I think the sculpt is definitely there. You can really see the likeness of is it Charlize Theron? Charlize Theron, I don't know how you say it. Really good, I think, likeness there. The only kind of dodgy part about the sculpt, I think, is the hair, just because it's a separate piece in some parts and it looks a bit odd. But Vickers is one of those characters I'm not too fussed about having perfect. Just I had the figure and it was on the shelf, and I thought it would really benefit from a repaint, and I think it does. Now, definitely more excited about this one. So this was a long time coming, this custom. I think I got this sculpted originally maybe like 3 years ago. A long time in the works. It took a really long time to get done. A lot of drama behind the scenes with just the sculptor and stuff like that. So was really happy that I was able to get the original file recovered and get it painted by Bentwara, and I think it's an amazing job. It looks just like the actor. I'm forgetting his name. Logan Marshall Green. Yeah, so it looks just like him, and I think the paint jobs here is amazing. It's just really happy with it. And NECA were gonna make this, but I think it was on display, like the infected version of him at a show like years ago. There's a video on YouTube of it. I'll maybe put a screenshot in if I can find it, but they never ended up making them, so happy to have the just normal version for the shelf. Another one I was really chuffed about was getting Kate Dickie's Ford done. So really hard likeness to get done. Is this going to focus? Let me see. There we go. Really hard likeness to get right, but I think Gone Studio done a really good job on capturing it. And yeah, again, really happy with the paint job on this. Got a side character definitely, but one of my favourite actresses. I think she's in The Witch. I'm sure, yeah, she's in The Witch with who else is in it? Thingy's sister from Dune, the new Dune movies. I can't remember her name, but yeah, that's a really good film, and yeah, I don't know, her character stuck out to me, probably because she's Scottish and I'm Scottish. Now the next two, I'm not sure if people will be a fan of, maybe not of the character, but definitely of the sculpts and stuff like that. This is Milburn, played by Rafe Spall, in another favourite horror movie of mine's The Ritual. Really happy with how this one turned out. I think another kind of hard likeness to get right, but definitely I feel like it's captured here in the paint job again. Absolutely no faults in it. It looks really, really good. All these heads are that good that they could be used, I would say, for 1/6 scale stuff. I know there's some 1/6 scale Prometheus stuff coming out. I think a 5-field and a David like third party one, which I'm tempted by. I haven't pre-ordered yet, but we'll see. Because I could use maybe the bodies and add all of these heads scaled up on them, but that's maybe going overboard and spending more money than I need to. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here, but yeah, Melbourne, another kind of side character from the film. One of him and the other character that I've got in the back there, one of the main issues I would say people have with the film is the comedic aspect of these characters kind of ruining it for a lot of people. I can kind of see past it because I love the film, but I definitely can understand the criticism. But yeah, had to have them nonetheless. And the final one I'll be talking about, Sean Fifield. I can't remember the actor's name. Really good actor though. He's also in a film called Possum, which is quite weird, but really happy with how this sculpt turned out. Bentwaters paint job, especially in the tattoos as well, was just amazing. Yeah, no faults at all. It's so good, and really happy with how it looks with the rest of the crew. Also managed to 3D sculpt his pups that he uses in the film, the little trackers. So I mean, it's nothing special. They're just little orbs kinda. So really simple to sculpt. All the files for these heads and accessories and stuff like that are all on my cults page, by the way. So I'll link everything. In the description. But yeah, really happy with how this turned out, and looks brilliant, especially next to the mutated version. Now this is just a kind of sneak peek at something that's coming. So I've had Peter Wayland, and I don't have him to hand, but Idris Elba's Yannick completed. The sculpts are done, and this is just a little test 3D print. I've gave it a little dry brush over the face just so you can see the details, because I print these in like a beige ABS resin, so it's really opaque and it's hard to see the details on camera. So just for the sake of the video, I've just 3D printed this one quickly so you can see the details in the sculpt. But it's amazing likeness for this Guy Pearce, I think. Really happy with how the sculpt turned out, and again, Gone Studio, just really happy to get involved with my passion for the kind of movie and for this project, and it's really been on board and just like knocking these heads out one after another and getting them bang on and perfect with the likeness. So can't recommend them enough, honestly. Really good service, and especially for the money as well. I'm not exactly sure, it depends on the head I suppose you're getting done, but I'll leave that to you guys if you want to contact them. But it's super worth it, I think, in my opinion. For this sculpt I had to hollow out the neck, so I did try it with just the head and it looked really weird. I think it's just the angle that I'm going to be having them at. It didn't really work for the kind of sculpted in neck piece of like the original David figure. It had to kind of look more like an old person's neck with a saggy skin and stuff like that. And yeah, definitely think that it looks better with kind of integrated all in the one. Not a lot of articulation obviously, but that's not something I'm really, oh there goes his head, not something I'm really worried about when it comes to Peter Wayland, who's, you know what I mean, like needing leg braces and stuff like that to even stand up. So yeah, really happy with the sculpt, and can't wait to get it painted properly by Bentwaters. I'll show some pictures of the other sculpt I've got by Gone Studio for Yannick. I've not 3D printed one yet. I've just looked at it in the slicer and kind of sized it up for Bentwaters to print. But yeah, we'll show that so you can see what it's like. I've got two variations, one with a cigar, kind of like an apron kind of pose, and then one just neutral. So looking forward to get them done as well. So yeah, I just wanted to just do a quick video about that. I suppose I'll quickly show some other things that I've been kind of getting sidetracked with now. I was going to say they're not really Prometheus related, but if you like the fire and stone stuff, then I suppose it's all kind of related to each other, isn't it? But I got sidetracked for a while doing a lot of custom Predator biomasks. Now, I did not sculpt these. These are sculpted by an artist called Don Pablito. I'll also link his cults page below in case you want to buy the 3D files from him. I just printed these and painted them. But yeah, he's got some amazing designs on his page, and definitely check it out. It's really, really cool. And yeah, this is on the shaman body. So they're hollowed out masks. I'll show you quickly. They're pretty thin. And yeah, I've just got some tack on that, blue tack, and you can fudge it and have it on there, and it looks brilliant though, I think, and they fit perfectly on the NECA figures, and I'm pretty sure they work pretty well on the 1/6 scale Hot Toy stuff. I think that's what he kind of does them for initially. So yeah, but just wanted to show these off in case you were interested in maybe buying a physical one from me. I don't obviously sell the files, they're Don Pablito's files, and yeah, I'll link to buy them. You can check out his page. But yeah, if you're looking to get any kind of custom ones done, and I can do them in like a silver and a bronze and paint them up for you and post them, just message me on Instagram. I'll link everything below. Happy to kind of work with you on whatever you're kind of wanting to get done, and I've got loads of designs that I can print from, you know, Don Pablito's designs to kind of different ones. Like I have, let me just get it here. This is on the AVP Serpent Hunter body. This is the dark Predator mask from the old AVP video game. So again, these are slightly different, these files, so you kind of have to deconstruct the head for it to fit, just because the AVP figures I think are slightly larger in scale than the normal Predators. So but yeah, these are just some of the things that I've been working on. I'll quickly show another one finally. This is a bit more of a full custom figure I've been doing. So this is the Fugitive figure upper half with one of the old Stalker bodies, like lower half, like legs and stuff like that. So bit of a kit bash, all repainted with a custom mask by Don Pablito. I think it's maybe too big. Let me know what you think, but I don't know, I think the mask looks a little bit oversized, definitely compared to that one. So yeah, might have to rework it a bit, but this is just something I'm just kind of working on every now and then in the background when I'm not doing diorama stuff. So yeah, just wanted to do a kind of updated video about kind of where things are, what I'm working on. I wanted to as well, just before I leave, quickly show this big diorama piece that I sculpted. Obviously it's based on the massive mural from the film. It's not screen accurate by any means, but definitely at a distance or on the shelf it looks really good. And this was actually 3D printed in 4 parts and then all glued together and painted with it's a spray paint from Rust-Oleum, I think, and it's like a textured spray paint, so it covers the layer lines on like that you get on FDM prints, and really well. It covers it really well, so it looks, yeah, really happy with how it turned out, and yeah, it looks amazing on the shelf. But just wanted to do a quick updated video on where things are at with my custom figures, and when I get Wayland and Yannick done, I will do a kind of part 2 maybe to this video, maybe go a bit more in depth about some of the diorama stuff, because I get a lot of questions about that on Instagram about the diorama pieces. So yeah, thanks very much for watching if you've made it this far, and I read all the comments, so if you've got any questions just leave a comment and I'll try and answer it as best I can. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next video and I'll see you later. Cheers.